Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello. And here we go. Hello, hello. Have to start over with the FBO building for scenery project. Textures are not behaving. Oh, that sucks. So like potato and bacon and ham. Oh, let's go. Sometimes my wife asks me, is there is there ahluf, which basically means pork, means pig. And I said, no, don't worry. There's just bacon, pork, and ham. And Italian sausages. Which is basically all pork. My favorite. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Oh, dummy. I've seen, yeah, that, what? Pico de... I don't remember. There's this Mexican salad. I need to buy some cabbage for it though. I made I wanted to make fish tacos with cod, and I did. But the thing is, I was missing a bunch of things for the rest of the taco, so it ended up being salad with cod, basically.
Traffic.
What the frick are you talking about? There's nobody here. Ooh, look at that. What is the name of that thing? Okay, hold on. Bothers me now. Torpedo, nope. Well, apparently it doesn't know. Man, I'm trying to remember the name of that freaking salad. I don't remember. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. Alright, we're still loading. Apparently we have a little time anyway, because I kind of screw up. There you go. People are boarded. Cargo is boarding. Boarding? Is getting packed? I don't know. And fuel is okay, so we only need one thing now. Ooh, that's true. I need to do that. $126. 127. 6. $127.6. Well, it should be working. What's happening? Not sure what's the reason, but it doesn't work. Oh, that's true. Real A cars. Oh god. And yeah, I'm very happy. We're back on the 320, not the 19 or 21. Just 121. Let's see if that works. 18. And we're boarded. Does that work? It does work, it does work, it does work. Woohoo, baby! And if we're lucky, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Oh man, I don't think it worked. Oh, there you go. It's kind of a weird, it's a weird thing. Yeah, look at that. There's people on board, baby. Yeah, that sucks though. If I go back here, there's nobody. I wonder if there's a way you can, I don't know, change that somehow. I don't know if I'm outside it will work. Will it work? Yeah, it does work. You can see people now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Jet smart. Okay, let's continue. We're going at 300. Let's do that. Block fuel's gonna be 7.9, 7.9. 59.3. 37. 30.7. Boom. Request wind. Patch that thing. Oh. You got it. You got it. Yeah, I don't understand why it's not working from there, but one two seven decimal six. 127 decimal 6. Let's see what happens.
Runway and
yeah, now it's working. It makes no sense to me.
VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 129.3. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Jorge Newberry Air Park, information Papa. 2200 Zulu. Wind 075 at 4. Visibility 10.
Arriving and departing on runways 31 and 13, which are basically the opposites. That makes no sense to me.
QNH 1025.
Alright, well, you're absolutely useless.
And departing runways 31, 13.
We're gonna go on clearance, which is 129.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and in flight following
129.3.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 129.3.
And my smart bird. Wow, that's a nice call sign. Smart bird, baby. Ah, crap. Smart bird 121. All right, let's do that. Intercom control. All right, we got it. And we're back. The bird is the word. The bird, the bird. All right. Buenos Aires, I guess. Buenos Aires, good evening. Smartbird 121 request clearance to Cordoba.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Alright. Bird is the word, and the bird, the bird. Bird.
Smartbird 21, Air Park clearance. Pass your message.
What? Excuse me, what? Oh, thank you, Digi. Happy you're here, friendo.
Smartbird 121, pass your message.
Request clearance to Cordoba. Smartbird 121. I didn't understand pass your message. What the hell?
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clearance on request, standby. I'm not sure I understand that phrase. Happy you're here,
Smartbird
friendo.
121, information Papa is current. Cleared to Cordoba. After departure, fly radar vectors to EZE 19er, then is filed.
Well, that
Departure
accent is
runway 13,
definitely
initial climb to 21,000.
from Buenos
Departure
Aires.
on 120.6, squawk 4144.
Cleared to Cordoba. After departure, fly radar vector to EZ19, then as filed. Departure runway 13, initial climb to flight level 210, departure on 120.6, squawk 4144, Smartbird 121. Wow, 210, that's high.
Smartbird 121, read back correct. Contact ground on. 9er when ready.
Contact ground on 9er when ready. Smartbird 121, bye bye. Okay, I was cleared for runway 13, that's what I got. And apparently no departure. Interesting. I wonder why though. Oh no, there is a departure. What the hell? Why did it say it like that? That's very strange he said it like that. Yeah, he didn't specify the exact departure even though he's referencing the departure itself. It's a bit weird. 13 Atov for Bravo. And transition Atovo. Insert. Hey SG, what's up? How it goes? It goes. It goes, you know. It goes. Hope you're doing well, friendo. Boom. Message company. SG, thank you so much for the 1 months. Holy crap, 21 months, my friend. Thank you so much for the support, SG. Wow, man, 21 months already. It's kind of crazy. And by the way, you need to update that again. Just saying. Just saying. No message, nothing. I think we're an old couple or something. Welcome in, friendo. What I look like? Yeah, sure. Whatever. If you say so. If you say so. Accept. That's fine. Yeah, and check it out.
908 Charlie Echo taxi to runway 36 via taxiways. Charlie and Delta.
See, that's relay cars that's doing
Taxiing
that.
to runway 36 via Charlie and Delta Cessna 908
Yeah.
Charlie Echo.
Dude, I don't even know what that means. Kind of dumb. Message, that'll be 13. Let's go. I wonder how it knows. Oh, it's probably because of sim brief. That can be confusing. Lead set on. I set off. Yeah, but again, I cannot really trust it. And there's gonna be a third one coming in soon. Alright. Buenos Aires, ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 requests, pushback and start.
Smartbird 21, Aero Park at ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Expect taxi instructions for runway 13.
Pushback and start approved. Expect taxi instructions for runway 13. Smartbird 121. How's the back? A little bit better, Flipstar. Hope you're doing, honestly, it's, I don't know, it's taking way too long, but I don't know. I hate it. I hope you're getting better as well, Flipstar. Request pushback and departure.
Learjet tree, Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway, Delta traffic crossing ahead.
Holding short of taxiway, Delta Learjet tree, Lima Juliet.
Oh yeah, performance. 134, 36, 39. 134. Can I just do that? No. 136. 139. Ground services. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna have to put the kids to sleep tonight, so I whenever I get the call I'm gonna have to take a break to do that, which take me it's gonna take a guessing about 30 minutes. Hopefully I'm not gonna be close to top of the sun, but let's hope. Because, you know, life. I'm just trying to ease off. My wife is very tired, basically, is what it is. Very, very tired right now. So I'm trying to make her life a little bit easier. Engine 1 start. And there's nobody next to me. I don't like that.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 22, contact ground on 121.9.
Crossing runway 22, contacting ground on 121.9. Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo.
EGT rising. And 221. Generator on, available. Engine 2 start. Parking brake set. Hello, nice people. Yeah, for those who are not aware, it took me a minute to understand that. Each time, if you want to see people like that correctly inside the airplane, each time that you add a new livery, you need to go back into GSX config and uncheck and recheck whatever airplane that livery is for. You have to do that. If you don't do that, the textures will be wrong. And it took me freaking forever to understand that.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, proceed straight to the International Terminal via taxiway Kilo. Proceeding straight to International Terminal via Kilo Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Let's go. And let's go.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic crossing.
Holding short of taxiway Delta, Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Wow, three down 01. Down 0.1. Boom. And it's gonna be flex 63. Not that bad. Have a good trip. Thank you so much. 1520. That is correct. That is correct. Buenos Aires ground Smartbird 121 request taxi to runway.
Smartbird 121, taxi to runway 13 via Bravo Delta Echo, cross runway 3, then cross runway 4, then cross runway 5 at your discretion.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're kidding. What are you talking about? That makes absolutely no sense what he told me. Yeah, his data is wrong. Taxi to runway 13 via Bravo Delta Echo, cross runway 3, then cross runway 4, then cross runway 5 at your discretion. Smartbird 121. The taxi makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Apparently I need to cross 3 runways, and there's only one. But you know, we do what we do whatever. Let's go, and we're off. Apparently that bird's not that smart. It's funny, I flew enough the other ones, the other variants, to the point that I don't know, it feels this one like looks a little bit different. Let's go. Runway 13, that's over there. I landed there many times. I would say many times, but I did not. That's one of the first airport I got, and it's from the marketplace. And you can see, compared to what you see these days, this is very basic. Okay, down 01, so boom. 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 And let's go. Bird. Bird is the word. Oh, look at that. You enter right there, apparently. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, actually. No, I think that was just, yeah. Actually, I was wrong. Look at that place. Hey Jaden, what's up? Is this MSF server? Yeah, exclamation server. I don't know which one I am. Actually, I can tell you. What is it? Actually, I'm gonna go on East USA. Welcome in, first time chatter, Jaden. Hope you're doing well. Whoa,
Smartbird 121, contact tower on 118.85, so long.
118.85. Smartbird 121. Bye bye. The airport, you can see it up there. Right there, that's the departure. Sabi. Whoop. There's a helicopter right there, apparently. Buenos Aires, departure. Good evening, Smartbird 121 request departure.
Smartbird 21, Aero Park Tower, runway 13, wind 075 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13, clear for takeoff. Smartbird 121. Just like the exercise. No. It's departure. That's funny, by the way. That's the UA. Departure and arrival next to it.
Citation 433, Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway 20, traffic on final.
Oh, you still have time, friendo.
20 citation 423, Mike Whiskey.
That's freaking funny. Extra set. Let's go. I'm gonna say it. Bye bye. I'm gonna make an emote for that. Oh boy. B1, rotate, B2. Positive climb, here's up. That's one. Autopilot 1 armed, or on, I should say.
Smartbird 121, contact departure.
Yeah, crap. I forgot to take it. One 206. Contact departure, Smartbird 121. Oh crap, I just read it. Was it 6? I think it was. Yeah. Buenos Aires, departure, good evening. Smartbird 121 passing 2,900. Thrust climb set.
Smartbird 21, Aero Park approach. Radar contact. Climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200. See, that makes no sense. That's another weird thing that happened. I was cleared to flight level 210 earlier. So that just doesn't work. Oh, there you go. In the F-18. Transporter disarmed. Deactivate. Everything's fine, I think. Let's just shut that down. Let's go. Military escort. Let's go. Always welcome on multiplayer, friendo. Whoop, it's getting a little bit warm in the cabin. Whoop. Transition here.
Smartbird 121, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Smartbird 121. Yeah, my FCU is still not compatible with the Fenix 319 and 321. That's kind of disappointing. I figured it'd be super fast because it's basically the same airplane, and somehow I don't know, it's a bit disappointing. There you go, 10,000. We do that. We do that, and we're good to go. Look at there! What the ricochet? In danger here. What's the altitude I got? I think it's 30,000. Yes, it is.
Smartbird 121, contact Aziza, approach on 119er.9er.
Aziza? Aziza. Wow, okay. Contact Aziza approach on 119er.9er, Smartbird 121. Why would it be the approach though? That makes no sense. That doesn't make sense. And I'm gonna be sent to center very soon. Yeah, it still need a little bit of work. Aziza approach, good evening. Smartbird 121 passing flight level 140.
Smartbird 21, Aziza approach, good evening.
It's interesting. See, I'd never heard it, but they said something about flight level 300. Approach could be departure as well. Yes, no, absolutely. The thing is, what I'm saying is, I was on departure / approach for Buenos Aires. I don't remember the other one. And I was sent to another approach / departure, which doesn't really make sense. What they would do is they would send me directly to center, not to another departure. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I think, at least. I might be wrong, by the way. I don't know the rules of every country in the world. Whoa, okay. Whoa, look at that. Somebody's doing long haul from where's Saez? Is that the other airport? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the other airport. I need to find a scenery for it. To JFK, look at that place. That is a long freaking... You basically go on the other side of the earth. Almost. Let's see how it will behave. Radar contact, yes.
Smartbird 2-1, Aziza approach, contact Aziza Center on 124.1.
Yeah, there you go. Contact Aziza Center on 124.1. Smartbird 121. Bye bye. Aziza Center, good evening. Smartbird 121 passing flight level 219. Going too fast is hard. Yeah, that's a freaking jet.
Aziza Center, good evening.
Yeah, there's no flaps on this thing, right? I don't think there is. You know what's sad? I've never even spawned into that thing. Never even tried it. I think I tried another one. Trying to remember. Yeah, anyway, I never. I think I spawned in one or two fighter jet, maybe the F-22, and another one. There's no flaps. There's no flaps in. Is there any flaps in the F-18? That's my question. Do you know what flaps are? There are. Oh, there you go. Well, that's probably your goal to paradise then, if you want to follow. Otherwise, you're I have no idea. I have no idea what's the correct speed to not stall in that thing. It shift like that. Oh, okay. Here you go, you can see people inside. Crap. But that takes a hit on your frames. What do you mean? I can tell you what I have right now. Right now I have like 30. If I look that way, for instance, I get like 40. Yeah, 40. That's 30, 33, 40. I don't see much difference. The passenger, probably a little bit, but I doubt it's a lot, to be honest. I've heard people say that it's taking a hit on FPS. I don't think it's that much of a difference, to be honest. See, if I look in front, I get 32. If I look at the back, I get 26, 27. So yes, it definitely makes a difference. How much does that? And I go back to 30, 35. So yeah, it does make a difference. I don't think it matters much though, but yeah. Nathan's, hello, how's it going? Well, welcome friends.
Smartbird 2-1 is Visa Center. Can you please expedite your climb to flight level 300?
Expedite flight level 300. Smartbird 121. I was never cleared, but I think it was a bug. Whoop. There's a crazy person here. Seated packs drop my FPS from 57 frames to 737, but the problem is cause there is no cockpit door. They are always rendered, so it's always dropping. Ah, I get your point. By the way, that's very surprising that there's no like that you cannot open the door on the PMDG. It's very surprising. Are we good? I think we are. Condition clear. That's pretty simple. At most airports, but when I go to Calgary or Toronto that are heavy hitter for performance, it becomes a problem. Yeah, I get what you mean. It must be horrible at JFK if you have the inbuilt. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to leave you for probably 15-30 minutes. I need to put the kids to bed. Thank God we're at the correct time, and I shouldn't. Hopefully, I won't crash. But yeah, that's gonna be that. I'll be entertaining, no serenade, so we're nowhere. Let's go. Keep playing on the Mississippi PowerPoint. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, no, it's just to give you an idea, I have, in my opinion, very powerful PC. And I disabled the interior at JFK. It was just so freaking intense. It was not pleasant anymore. It was almost not a frame. I don't know. It was just unpleasant, is what it is. All right, I'm gonna leave you with that. Don't do nothing stupid. I'll be back in a bit. Bye bye.
Delta 567, cross 15 miles west of waypoint at flight level 250.
Crossing 15 miles west of waypoint at flight level 250 Delta 567.
Smartbird 121, please expedite your descent to flight level 300. 121, I need you at flight level 300, sir. November 781 Alpha Lima, climb and maintain 12000. Climbing to 12000, November 781 Alpha Lima. Smartbird 121, I need you at flight level 300, sir. Frontier 210, descend and maintain flight level 220.
Descending to flight level 220, Frontier 210.
Smartbird 121, can you please expedite your descent to flight level 300? Smartbird 121, expect the RNAV runway 1 approach into Cordoba. ACES 1 Quebec arrival. Advise ready to descend, otherwise I'll give you your descent in 20 minutes. Smartbird 121, can you please expedite your descent to flight level 300? Smartbird 121, can you please expedite your descent to flight level 300? Southwest 142, turn left heading 190. Turning left to 190, Southwest 142. Smartbird 121, please expedite your descent to flight level 300.
And back. Oh. How long did it take me, by the way? I didn't count the time. No worries. 45, probably 30 minutes. All right. Thank you, Digi. Thank you. And I figured I would lose my heat Whoop. Expedite descent at flight level 300. Smartbird 121. Expedite descent to flight level 300. Smartbird 121. Oh, I never. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was told that a long time ago. Holy crap. A very long time ago. Alright, select the approach. That's gonna be RNAV 1. What? No, wait. There's a screen whenever. Oh crap! You're totally right. Sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. I completely forgot about it. Okay, expect our nav runway 1 approach. There's no runway 1, so I'm confused. Oh, there is. Okay, I didn't say anything. This is 1Q, so this is the one. I'm confused. Why do I still have that? Oh. Yeah, but it still doesn't make much sense to me. I think I'm gonna get vectored in the end, but whatever. Yeah, overall, I think I think it was fast. I'm gonna do that the whole rest of the week. By the way, I'm gonna see if I stream tomorrow. I might.
Smartbird 121, contact Cordoba Center on 125.1.
125.1. Smartbird 121. Bye bye. Cordoba Center, good evening. Smartbird 121 at flight level 300.
Smartbird 21, Cordoba Center, good evening.
F01, UDS 1Q, 1 Quebec. Head null. Insert. Insert. And nav. Okay, should be easy. Hey Nathans, hope your evening is going well. We're gonna check that. 3:30 at 7. 7. Thank you for giving the shout out to Nathan. Go check him out, it's free. QNH, that's gonna be 10:24. Two, 1, 1, 0. Boom. Let's go. Oh, people over there. Yeah, see? I don't like that effect, but whatever. Anybody flew the 738 recently? As in, anybody had any issues with it? I heard stuff. I think it was Canuck, I think. Sometimes a few weeks back. Yeah, I think there was an update, but I cannot remember if it was Canuck who said, like, apparently there was a weird bug now with it. But it might, I don't know, I might be wrong. False news.
Spirit 792, expect direct waypoint Tango India Mike in 5 minutes.
Expecting direct to Tango India Mike in 5 Spirit 792.
Ooh. Alex, let's see. Set full max, man. Yeah, that makes no sense. It's obviously temporary. That data makes no sense. Arrival, let's go. It's gonna be in Sacco. I love that, by the way. Sabe Sacco. We're gonna do runway 1. I'm gonna do it looks pretty good. 8 Celsius. Yeah, it's the winter for those guys. In tons, so that's gonna be 5.1. Let's say 5.1. Boom. No. I don't get it. I swear to God I did that 50 times. What? What am I missing here? It's not 40 tons. Oh, that's the fuel, my bad. See, that'd be why. 6.4, let's just say that. There you go, that makes more sense. Smartbird 121 request descent.
Smartbird 121, say requested altitude.
Flight level 140. Yeah, I think it's confused now. Smartbird 121 request descent. Alright, we're gonna start our descent because I think it's confused. More drag, alright.
United 758, maintain separation with traffic ahead. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reducing to 200 knots for separation, United 758.
That visual is a bit strange, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, I think the horizon is over there. I thought it didn't load properly. Boom. Nameplate. Boom. And boom. Speed brake off. Was very easy to come back to VNAV. Oh god. Hope everybody's good. If not great. Daniel Munoz. Hello, I missed you, bro. Pretty sure I did. People's Airplane World as well. Pretty sure I've seen him before.
Smartbird 121, descend via ACES 1 Quebec for the RNAV runway 1 approach into Cordoba, QNH 1023.
Descend via the ACES 1 Quebec for the RNAV runway 1 approach into Cordoba. Smartbird 121. It's kind of weird. Interesting. Above 6,000. All right, predictions are on. I don't see the difference. Gonna assume it's this one. Looks like it. By the way, when I was a teenager, not this album actually, the first one, even though this one,
555 Sierra Mike traffic alert.
that's in Utero, I believe, by Nirvana. And listen, it had to be, I think it was overtaken by another album later. Most probably OK Computer by Radiohead, but what's the first one? Smell Like Teen Spirits, I believe. Was it the name? No, that was not the name. Never mind. That's the name of the album. That was the album. I must have listened to that, the full album, like from the first song to the last song, which is not really a thing you do anymore with streaming services. But yeah, at least, I would say at least 500 times, at the very least. All right, we're slowly descending. Come on. It's gonna be 2,500, so we can descend that a little bit. My God, you get used to that. FCU. Definitely. Seriously, yeah. If you, I'm gonna say that about the FCU. If you intend to hey Pyro, what's up? Welcome in.
875, reduce speed to 220 knots for sequencing. Reducing to 220 knots, Virgin 875.
Yeah, if you intend to fly relatively the same planes, I think it's definitely worth it. I never realized how, I don't know, easier it is if you have like physical hardware. It's really cool, and I intend to buy this this thing as well when it comes out. Not this one, but definitely this one. Maybe even that, even though I don't think I will care much. No, we'll see. What is the flight? You can see it up there. It's from, wait, Sabe, which is in Buenos Aires, to Seco, which is Cordoba. Not the Cordoba in see, that's South America here. So right there to right there. And the next flight we're going to Santiago de Chile, which is right there. Can I recommend a flight? You can absolutely recommend a flight, by the way. If you want me to remember it though, go in Discord. There's a section called flight suggestions. As you wish, friendo. But yeah, the good suggestions are always appreciated. Yeah, on Discord there's a section called flight suggestions, stream suggestions, and I did every suggestions at some point. I cannot really say exactly when, like far in advance, but I'm definitely gonna do it at some point. Yeah, we could do Scardu at some point. I don't think I've ever done it. No, I don't think I've ever done it.
Delta 1562, expedite descent to flight level 240, traffic ahead. Expedite descent to flight level 240, Delta 1562.
So far, so good. Visibility is getting better and better.
Cross 15 miles west of waypoint at flight level 250.
If we
Crossing 15 miles west of waypoint.
if we're
at flight
lucky,
level 250,
we're gonna
Delta
have
567.
sunset when we get to Santiago de Chile. That is by going around the whole world, and if you need to stop for fuel, stop in Tokyo. Oh, I've done those flights. The thing is, I definitely cannot do that on stream though. That's just way too long, obviously. But have you heard? Oh, I don't have it. I think every year from since this year, we're doing
Cordoba approach on 118.3.
contact Cordoba approach 118.3. Smartbird 121. Just give me a second. Cordoba approach, good evening, Smartbird 121, descending to RNAV 01. Yeah, we do a world tour every year.
Cordoba approach, good evening.
And the last one had 60 stops.
Maintaining altitude, traffic in sight, Piper Tree 45, Charlie.
I did the around the world thing first. I did very, very long flights as well. But on stream it's different. Like it cannot do extremely long flights. But I intend to do that. I only do that during events and stuff like that. As in, if I achieve a milestone on the channel, for instance. You ever played War Thunder? Nope, no idea what that is. Alright, 10,000 feet, let's go and hit that and head that. Alright, sorry guys, I need to focus. I'm gonna try to do my best to do a great landing. Exclamation predict space whatever number you think I'm gonna do. And you can spend some cool channel points as well.
21 Cordoba approach, descend and maintain 6,000, turn left heading 205 vectors for the RNAV runway 1 approach.
Jesus Christ, he spoke way too fast. Descend and maintain 6,000, turn left heading 205 vector for the RNAV runway 1 approach. Smartbird 121. Let's go. Oh, okay, I get it. I should be able to do that. Oops, my bad.
Smartbird 121, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 215.
That's not left, that's right actually. Descend, maintain 4,000, turn left heading 215.
Smartbird 121, 9 miles from Isona, turn right heading 295, descend and maintain flight level 035 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 1 approach.
Turn right heading 295, descend and maintain flight level 35. Correction, flight level 035 until established. Clear for the RNAV runway 1 approach. Smartbird 121. Okay.
Smartbird 121, proceed direct Isona. Descend and maintain flight level 035 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 1 approach. Speed below 180 knots until established.
Proceed direct Isona, descend and maintain flight level 350. Correction, flight level 035 until established. Cleared for RNAV runway 1 approach. Speed below 180 knot until established. Speedbird 121. There you go.
Japan Airlines 701, turn right heading 150 vectors for the ILS approach.
Right to 150 vectors for the ILS Japan Airlines 701.
Nope. Yeah, I passed it actually. I'm in approach, but I'm way too fast right now. That's one. Approach. Whoops. Approach armed. Perhaps 2. Speed break up. Armed. Ignition on. I'm gonna do, how long is the runway? It's super long, so it's more than fine. Flaps 3. So let's do config 3 and landing flaps 3. Let's go. Runway's right there. Here's down. And the speed way too fast right now. Thank you, Digi. We're good to go actually. We're landing. $142. He's busy.
1,000. Above. Minimum.
Continue.
500.
My airplane. Interesting, I'm very freaking low. Your nav is a little bit wrong. I don't.
5.
Let's go. Rivers are full. What did I do? I did. What did I do? I missed it actually. But that butter dough, yeah, I'm very happy actually. I didn't see what it was. 133. Let's go. Woohoo! Alright, let's brake right there and come back. Yeah, I think that went well. Yep. Sorry. That's the way it is. You need to sub. What it is. That's a sign. The saying. Ad sucks. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cordoba Tower, good evening. Backtrack runway 01. Smartbird 121.
Smartbird 121. Contact Cordoba ground on. 75 for backtrack instructions on runway 01.
Ugh, I had that. Why the hell didn't you do that before though? That's a good question, isn't it? 12175. Cordoba traffic correction. Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 backtracking runway 01.
Smartbird 21, Cordoba ground. Runway 01 is not assigned for backtracking. Please confirm your intentions or request a different runway if needed.
Request gate. Smartbird 121.
Smartbird 121, taxi to the gate via Charlie Bravo. Welcome to Cordoba.
Taxi to the gate via Charlie Bravo. Smartbird 121. Apparently that was not a sign. Gate. Okay.
Learjet 333, Lima Julia taxi.
Yeah, check it out. I got that airport. To be honest, I flew often here, and I was flying with the. Actually, I can go straight. I was flying with the on Alpha. Let's see. With the freeware. Terminal gate. That's gonna be 1. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, let's go. What's the name of
Gulf Stream 671 Gulf Sierra, continue taxi on taxiway Alpha, hold short of runway 22. Continuing on Alpha, holding short of runway 22, Gulf Stream 671 Gulf Sierra.
Wow, Digi. Thank you so much. Yeah, and tonight we're because I said it that way, we should get whoops. Is there somebody to tell me what to do here? We should get sunset if we're lucky. Come on. Okay. Will you tell me to stop? Oh, there it is. Boom. Like hours, but minute doesn't normally like to fly, so I can think of a flight plan. Not sure I understand what he means, sorry. Wait, does that work? Oh, it does work, look at that! Excellent, please cut engines well. Hold on, chill. That is on. Off. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, around that. Like around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half of airtime. Usually that's what it is.
The boarding requested.
Let's go. Yeah, I got this one on sale. I think it's Simulación Extrema. I believe, I might be wrong. But I used to, I kind of fly there. I wouldn't say like a crap ton, but I do fly there once in a while because it's in a like a great location. Boom. Beacon off. Off. And here we go.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Dude, that's a really cool time. I think that's gonna be perfect for the next one. Let me get ready for the next flight. We're going to Santiago de Chile for the next one.
Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa. Proceed to holding point Alpha 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Proceeding to holding point Alpha 2 via Bravo Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
Let's go. Oof. It's actually a little bit longer than I anticipated. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's fine. Yeah, see, for instance, this flight is gonna be exactly it's gonna be 1 hour, 8 minutes of airtime. Nice flat place. Know what's going on over there. Okay, that's ready. Let's do that. New flight. Let's do that. Flight, unload, import, import, import. Boom. There you go. Start flight. Phoenix. Fine. Import
Falcon
next flight.
762 Foxtrot Romeo cross runway 24, contact ground on 121.6.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, I guess.
Runway 24, contacting ground on 121.6.
Ooh, that's kind of a cool picture.
Foxtrot Romeo.
Cessna 908 Charlie Echo, proceed to the ramp via taxiway Foxtrot, monitor ground on 121.5.
Proceeding to the ramp via Foxtrot, monitoring ground on 121.5 Cessna 908 Charlie
Oh
Echo.
crap, that's not what I meant. Is it? Yes, it is actually. My bad. Time to head out. Enjoy the rest of your stream, friendo. Thank you so much, Gigi. And again, as always, your presence is always appreciated and a lot of fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good one. What the hell is going on? Well, I'm gonna say right there that makes no sense. What the hell is happening? What's going on with that? Like I'm boarding as I'm deboarding? I'm not sure what. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reload that because I don't trust it at all. Restart. Let's go. That's a nice place.
Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa, cross runway 20, contact tower on 123.4.
Crossing runway 20, contacting tower on 123.4, Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
One two nine. Tree. Cordoba. Clearance, good evening. Smartbird 121 request clearance to Santiago.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Yeah, that's what it is for sure. I'd love to say that.
Smartbird 21, Cordoba clearance, information kilo is current. Cleared to Santiago. After departure, fly radar vectors to CO200, then as filed. Departure runway 01. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure will stay with tower on 118.3, squawk 5237.
Information kilo is current, cleared to Santiago. After departure, fly radar vector to Charlie Oscar 200, then as filed. Departure runway 01, initial climb 4,000. Departure will stay on with tower on 118.3, squawk 5237. Smartbird 121. 5237. Yes.
Smartbird 121, read back correct. Ground will be on 75.
Ground on 75. Speedbird, correction. Smartbird 121. Bye bye. All right. So apparently there's no I'm not gonna use yeah, again, that's not right.
Airbus 450
That's
Alpha
very
Bravo,
strange.
hold short of taxiway Lima traffic
See,
on
he
final
told
approach.
me he didn't give me
Holding
the
short of
departure.
taxiway Lima,
He
Airbus
actually what he
45.
gave me is your first waypoint. You vector until you're at CO 200. Yeah, but that's the departure though. That's just what it is, right? I don't know. Whatever. Runway 01. Deck 1 Charlie, let's go. And that's it. Net. Okay, flying numbers, it's gonna be Jess. 1 2 1. One cost index, altitude 340, good enough. 7.2. 593. 5.9.3 slash 37. Boom. Performance now. And a new in Concord, yeah, I don't have a good. There's no good Concord right now in MSFS, but there's going to be one soon enough. I don't know when, but there's gonna be a one soon enough, and that's a very complex airplane though. 146, 47, 48, 146, 47, 48. 1 down 0.3, so 1 slash down 0.3. 60. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Let's start the Yapu. I think it was cleared to 4,000, so let's set that up. 4,000. Interesting. Oh god. Yeah, that's a nice little airport. I flew there at least 10 times, if not more than that, in the past. And I think that's it's kind of a cool it's a cool spot for when you want to go from the east coast to the west coast of South America. Whoa. See, that's a lot going on.
Cessna 908 Charlie Echo taxi to holding point Bravo Tree via taxiway Lima and Papa.
Taxiing to holding point Bravo Tree via Lima and Papa Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request push back and start. Am I on ground? Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request push back and start. It's a little bit weird what just happened. It's like nothing is going on. It's the second time I get that. Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request, push back and start. Nope, it's not doing anything. Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request, push back and start. No, it's stuck. Completely stuck. 12175, that's exactly where I'm at. What do I do? Do I just stop or... Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request, push back and start. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try my best and just start and see what happens. Alright. Just see you later. Alright, see you. $160, okay, that's cool.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ready for pullback. Yeah, we might even land at night actually. Oh.
Departure checks complete. Bypass being set.
Whoops.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold short of taxiway Echo traffic on final approach.
Holding short of taxiway Echo Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Look at that view. Oh god, man, my back. Oh. Alright, 01, which will be on my left. Parking brake released. Start engine 1. No. Again, I hope everybody's having a great evening. Thank you for joining on this fine... What are we? Tuesday? Yeah, technically tomorrow is my day off, but I have a feeling I might just join anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Check Discord. If you're not on it, that's the best place to know when I'm gonna be on. Rapadan. Missed your landing. How did you do? Oh, come on, man. How dare you? I hope everything's okay, SG. I did very good, actually. I did... what did I do? I did 130. 132. It's smooth as butter. That's our next flight. Yeah, it could have gone there as well, I guess. I don't think. Maybe I'll do flights for me. No. I'm telling you, dude, you don't believe in yourself. I swear, it's just practice. I'm not good. I'm just used to the airplane. That's all. Your landings on the 737 are usually better than mine, so it's just a habit. Just practice. Cabin announcements. I don't think I tried that before. Yeah, exactly. SG, do you know if you have SDS enabled by any chance? When my camera is set up, it doesn't feel like I'm slowly descending, so I pitch down, end up diving in the runway. On the rudder thing. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I never got used to the SDS, which, by the way, looks I think it's side stick dampening, side dampening stick. I don't know. I don't remember, but basically it's trying to emulate that, but I think it's kind of confusing.
Taxiway Lima, waiting for clearance to enter the ramp. Holding short of taxiway Lima, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Okay, that's fine. Cordoba ground, good evening. Smartbird 121 request taxi to runway. Ugh. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I have a feeling it's me now. What's going on with that? Smartbird 121 mic check. Yeah, it's not doing anything anymore. No, it's fine. Testing 1212.
This is what COM 1 sounds like. This is what COM 2 sounds like.
This is what the intercom sounds like.
Testing 121212. It's being blocked. Oh, something happened then. Testing 1212. Oh, look at that. Really? Disable your anti-malware. So are you kidding me? Wow, apparently something was up. Okay, well, that stinks. My camera is set up. Your camera? As in like the face detection thing? Like the track IR thing? Rudder drives me crazy. I can't control it, and I end up sliding back and forth.
Cherokee 315 X-ray Papa, hold position, landing traffic on short final.
Holding position, Cherokee 315 X-ray Papa.
Cordoba ground. Good evening. Smartbird 121 request taxi to runway. Yeah, now it's working. So that was a glitch.
Smartbird 21, Cordoba ground, taxi to runway 1 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 1 via Alpha. Smartbird 121. Not gonna lie, SG, I don't usually need to play a lot with the rudder on this airplane. At least I don't think. I'm gonna try to pay attention. God, man. I don't know if it's the chair or what, but it's starting to hurt again.
Learjet Tree, Lima Juliet, taxi to holding point Bravo via taxiway Charlie.
Taxiing to holding
Straight
point Bravo
down
via Charlie Learjet
the center line.
333 Lima Juliet.
I'm gonna try to pay attention to that. Is there, what the frick? That's scary. Yeah, you can see how sensitive it is if you go too fast though. Hold on. I'm thinking of something now. Okay, hold on. I just thought of something. Well, there's not much to say here, I guess. I figured, because I've seen that on different airplanes, but it doesn't look like that's what it is right now, but like there's a logic as to if you're faster than whatever speed, you don't control the nose wheel anymore, right? You just control the rudder. And my point is, if it's not correctly set up, maybe that's what's causing the issue. But I didn't find anything, so. The shiny airline attendants at the 20. Yep. Boom. Way too fast. Yeah, right now it's pretty cool, but it doesn't look like it's giving me much good and like useful information. I'll just say that.
Smartbird 121, contact tower on 118.3. So long.
118.3. Smartbird 121. Bye bye. Cordoba tower, good evening. Smartbird 121 ready for departure.
Smartbird 21, Cordoba Tower, runway 01, winds 335 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01, cleared for takeoff. Smartbird 121. It sounds a little bit, if not a lot, wrong when I say Smartbird. I just cannot get used to it. But somehow Speedbird makes sense, so probably all in my head. Flight stick and yet I'm sort of saying, oh, it definitely could, friendo. It definitely can. Definitely. Actually, definitely. I don't remember what airplane. How so? I had, and I don't remember if it's this one or not. Like on my flight stick, like there's this here, where you can technically control the thrust, right? And what happened, and I'm pretty sure you remember that. I was pushing the throttle here. I know it's the rudder. I get that part. Actually, I got that with the rudder as well. Pay attention to your pedals when you move them like that. If you can see them like jerking off a little bit, it's because there's a conflict. I remember I got that for the rudder. and I got that for the throttle as well. And what happened is I remember that very well. It happened on stream many times. And it kept like doing like that. You could see it was like conflicting somehow. I didn't get what it was. And I realized that I had the rudder assigned to the twist of the flight stick, right? So I just unassigned it and it stopped doing that. And for that, I believe I just went, well, screw it. I just unplugged it and that was it. I unplugged my flight stick if I was using one. I never leave both at the same time, ever. Quite frankly, I think it's a recipe for disaster. But I can guarantee that the rudder thing, I had that issue before. Again, different setup, where, you know what I mean? Like, we're not using exactly the same hardware and, you know, configure the same way, obviously, but if you have two things at the same time that can control the same thing, odds are yes, it will cause problem. And I remember the weird thing is I only had this problem with this. Why? Oh, the rudder thing, that's easy. The rudder thing was like because of the twist on the flight stick. Obviously it was always plugged because that's what I use when I fly this airplane, right? So I just deleted this keybind basically on the flight stick, and it just worked normally after that. All right, let's go. Flex truss set. Let's go. Let's try one flight with the stick off. My stick at all during flight. Yeah, but again, I had that with this. So it does not mean that, you know, sometimes when you calibrate a joystick or something like that, you see the values move or like jerk a little bit. Sometimes it's perceived as movement, like if you were moving it. So it doesn't mean anything basically. P1 rotate. P2. Quite frankly, I took the habit of just, I don't know. Each time that you see you're having some weird control issue, it took me a while to get that. I unplug everything that's not related to whatever I'm doing. I've seen a guy actually on a stream. That's a true story. I think I talked about it actually. But the guy had issues with different games that were not driving or sim related. Obviously, he didn't understand that at the beginning. And it took him a long while to realize that his problem was the wheel was taken over at times. But he wasn't even using it at all. There you go. Climb truss set. Autopilot 1. Don't touch my stick at all during flight. I just noticed what you meant. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Cordoba Tower, passing 4,000. Smartbird 121.
Smartbird 121. Say again your request.
Request, altitude. Yeah, I think it's all screwed up now.
Smartbird 121. Climb your requested altitude.
The hell does that mean? Climbing flight level 340, Smartbird 121. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the game. There's a game where I really like it actually. I have it and it's super cool. You can play in co-op. You need to move different things. It's like a puzzle. You need to move different things, and you know they both like co-op to end the level basically. And the arms of the guy were like permanently like that, and he went like, what the hell is wrong? And he didn't understand that for an extremely long time, to the point that he quit the game, because he went like, that just doesn't work. Like, I don't know what's going on, but that doesn't work. And he realized that was just unplugging the wheel, the steering wheel that he didn't even use in like forever. It was underneath his desk, and it just, a bunch of stuff started to work again. My old HOTAS setup, I definitely did not play nice with some Steam games, and it took over. I had to often pull out the HOTAS. Yeah, honestly, it's just each time you have an issue with control, I think that's the way to go.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, enter left downwind, report midfield.
Left downwind will report midfield Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
Yeah, we'll have a very cool approach, I believe. Yeah, like that. We're leaving Cordoba. And by the way, there's a Cordoba in Spain as well. Standard altitude set. Whoop. There you go. Let's do that, and let's do that. Yeah, the FC was amazing. So cool. SG, I just realized I have a bunch of small little things of hardware wise, like power bars and USB hub and stuff like that, and I need to redo that whole setup because it's not my desk right now. Everything in the middle, which is what you guys don't see it, I guess, but hold on, I think I can show it. Can I? Yeah, there you go. Everything that's here right there is not that heavy, but it's heavy enough that my desk is starting to bend like that, like bend in the middle, if you will. It's not like there's no problem or anything like that, but it's you know, it is what it is. And basically I want to change my setup. I have a bunch of things, but anyway, my point was, hold on. I got a big USB 3 hub, which is this one. It's still like in package and everything. I didn't set up anything because I need to redo all of that. But next to each port there's a power button, at least that what I think it is. So it's kind of cool that technically you could identify like each port and just press on it and disable it without unplugging stuff. I mean, I just want to confirm that's what it is. Yeah, I don't have the confirmation here, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, switch, exactly. This is 16 ports. Right now I have 8, and obviously I'm not using all of them. I'm using, actually I can count it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. Plus 2 directly in the PC in front of me, just because it's right there. So anyway, my point is, yeah, I need to figure this out. Yeah, and that FCU is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, right now I don't like the fact that, again, maybe you guys can see it. There you go. I don't know if you see that this one, this monitor is like lower. It's not on purpose actually. There's a spring in it and there's a way to tighten it, and I just don't remember how to do that. And it's not that hard. Like, I mean, my point is just need to see like back there and see what I need to do. The problem with that is like I need to move quite a bit of stuff just to get there. So anyway, I got myself some time ago already. It's right there. Dual monitor desk mount, which hopefully with a better desk, I hope. I'm gonna have both mounted on the same, and anyway, I hope it's gonna be better. I hope. The other thing is I'm not sure if I want to keep. I guess there's not many more places, because the view, that's another thing by the way, the view that you see is not that bad. That actually I think it's pretty cool what you see. If I put my desk on this, what you see is basically the door with the wardrobe doors, which is not that great. So I think the only place I can really leave my desk is probably right there. What I would have liked though is like being able to put some monitors just above the other two, but there's a window right there, so that does not make much sense. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Wow, we rarely fly at this time. That's looking pretty sweet. Oh yeah, meanwhile, we're in South America. I don't know if you guys know about this. You remember, I should say, a couple of years back, there was a crash. Not that long ago, I think 2, maybe 5 years ago, no, probably less than that actually. And it killed like a whole team of soccer. I think 2 teams of soccer. At all at night, have to remember where all the lamp switches are. Yeah, it's pretty basic to be honest. Look for round switches like that. Here, here, here. There's what's confusing is probably those 2 here. And overhead is this one right there. It's pretty straightforward. It's quite simple. Yeah, that's basically it. What's there? You don't really need that either. That's a flood just for the pedestal. So there.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike cleared for takeoff. Runway tree fly straight out.
Cleared for takeoff, runway tree flying straight out. Skylane 422
What's cool, by the way, is if I move that, I control the lights, like exactly what you see here. It controlled the light on my FCU. That's pretty cool. Actually, I don't think I can show you that. No. And there's a reading light, I believe, here. Yeah, there you go. Which I'm guessing people don't really use that anymore, but because really I think you would enjoy. Oh really? Oh really? Oh definitely. Post away friend though. Yeah, what I wanted to say, that's true. I completely forgot. Thank you, SG. I'll click on it actually in a second. That flight that killed like 2 teams of soccer player or football in South America. It was pretty horrible what happened. I cannot remember exactly from where to where, to be honest. I think they were landing in Bogota. I do not remember from where though. And basically, and that's very sad, that's the truth, the airplane that they were using did not have the range to do that flight. But what happened is, at least I believe 2 or 3 times before, they basically ended up doing it anyway, which is highly like they were aware it was way beyond the range of the airplane. I'm gonna guess it's from Rio, but I'm not sure anyway. And what ended up happening is they flew and landed and everything, that was fine, but they empty like the reserve fuel, like they were very, very, very close to zero. And after the investigation, they realized that there was corruption, big deal. I cannot remember, is it Uruguay? I think it's Brazil. I don't think it's Brazil anymore. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyway, from there to Bogota, and apparently that whatever country that was that allowed that, apparently the person who signed it was literally forced, almost like under the threat of death, to sign that thing that you're allowed to do that, like that's legal and everything. That was a crazy story. And yeah, what ended up happening, that's freaking sad, is the airplane just ran out of fuel. It's that stupid, you know, the different winds or whatever that is, and you end up burning much more fuel, and they ran out of fuel. And the airplane, I think, like crashed very, very close to Bogota, very close to Bogota, like in the middle of the night as well. Like, that's horrible. I think there was even like the voice for that.
I had this uniform on this morning when I was in CVS, and the pharmacist says, "Do you need your prescription expedited?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm going to London." So she had it for me in 5 minutes.
We wanted to know how professionals have changed over time. So we got different experts from multiple decades to share their experiences.
So cool when they use that song.
We're looking at 747. It was the most exciting plane, my favorite plane. It was like a floating hotel. I remember,
wow, that's a
here I
whole
am,
career.
21 years old, and I looked at the plane, and I went on it, and of course we have first class, and then we had business class, and then we had 3 sections of coach. I thought I was done, and I opened the curtains, and there's a whole nother section back there. I was like, oh my God, this is never gonna end.
I mean, there were people who said, does this thing really get off the ground?
It may interest you to know that the complete flight of the Wright brothers at Kitty Hawk could have taken place inside a Boeing 747.
Beechcraft
The enormity, the size of this aircraft, it was like flying a building.
Maintaining current heading,
The
Beechcraft
747,
9001
the
Bravo.
Queen of the Skies, was without...
Avianca flight outside of JFK, no corruption, but lots of storm. And I don't know, holding, and partially due to the language barrier, never... Oh, I think I know what it was. Oh, Avianca? I remember a flight that was, I don't think that was the one, though. I think it was an Indian flight, but I think it was Indian pilots, but I might be wrong anyway. Language barrier and decided clear minimum fuel, made a fuel with ETC. They almost crashed on second approach. And from wind shear, and they lost all engine shortly after going around the fuel exhaust. Oh wow! Okay, no, I did not know that, Nathan. No, that's a different one.
question, our favorite airplane.
Wow, that is kind of crazy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't think that's the one I knew about. Hold on. Scheduled flight Bogota. That's kind of funny. It's always Bogota, apparently. Yeah, Medellin. The question right now. Ran out of fuel after a failed attempt to land at JFK. Ready to crash onto the hillside. Holy moly. "65 of the 149 passengers on board were killed." Jesus Christ, it's surprising that people survived that. Okay, just hold on. It's a huge human factors case study. I've studied it a lot. There are lots of lessons to be learned. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, that's horrible, but you know what I mean. Okay. Boeing 707. Oh wow, that's an old one as well. No, that's not the one I'm talking about, that's for sure. Each crash, usually there's a big lesson there. Not long, okay. The crash occurred due to a flight crew failing to properly declare fuel emergency failure. Use an airline operational control dispatch system and adequate traffic flow management by the federal aviation. Oh wow, really? Lack of standardized understandable terminology for pilots and controllers for minimums and emergency fuel states. Like Medellin. A fuel for the journey in progress toward. I'm just gonna read that. I'm actually it's very where JFK normally while en route. The flight was placed in 3 holding patterns, Jesus, due to the air traffic controller giving ultimately untrue delay estimation. Oh, really? The flight became critically low on fuel. Wow. The dire situation was not recognized as an emergency by the controllers because of the failure of the pilot to use the word emergency. That's so sad. The flight attempted to make a landing at JFK, but bad weather coupled with poor communication and inadequate management of the aircraft forced it. Wow, it looks like a lot of mistakes, one after the other. The media episode for this is very well done. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Nathan, if you don't mind, send it a DM in the episode if you have it. I don't want to, show that on stream. There's rights for that. There's a bad weather coupled with poor communication and inadequate management, and the aircraft forced to abort attempt to go around. Flight ran out of fuel because it was able to make a second landing. But Jesus Christ, man. Wow, that's really sad. Many of those who survived were severely injured and required months or years to physically recover. Jesus Christ, that's still impressive that they survived that, to be honest. Holy crap. Imagine the guy who lived there, or whatever, family. Actually, whispers are off, I believe, on my stuff, but I'll check it. I'll check if I can get it. Here's the person we can look for various factors contributed to the crash. The failures of the flight crew were cited as probable cause of the crash, but the weather, air traffic control. Yeah, it's like a bunch of things at the same time, right? I need to find it. I cannot remember. I don't know. I'll try to find it anyway. Let's go back to our muttons. All right, let's go.
Of anything that ever flew, but it's pretty much the world's favorite aircraft.
My favorite airplane's a 747. I'm sure it's probably most of the flight attendants that flew. It's one of our favorites.
You know, seeing that Pan Am blue ball, which they called the meatball, the logo at the time was called the meatball, all around the world. this meant home. We were the
I wonder
unofficial
where the
flag
airline
carriers of the
went
United
wrong.
States. When you saw that, it was something special. Is this a DC-10?
You seem less impressed with the DC-10.
The DC-10 were aircrafts that we acquired through the acquisition or merger with National Airlines. The passenger level is here where you'll see the windows and the livery line there. But underneath, there is a lower lobe galley. So there was an elevator that would take you down to the lower lobe galley. I tried never to work down there, mind you, because I didn't want to get stuck down there. The elevators would break frequently, and since all your meals are loaded downstairs, we had to find ways to get the meals to the upper deck where the passengers were. There was a floor compartment that you could lift up, and it had access to the galley below. So we used to, if you were down in the galley, we
I think that was a DC-10, friendo.
Trays up through this.
That looks a lot. The DC-10 looks a lot like an MD-11, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a DC-10. Yeah. The DC-10. It looks unbelievably similar to an MD-11, if that's what you mean. As an S-Ducts 3DC exhaust is lower than the thing. Oh wow, okay, well, you noticed something I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have.
Hole in the floor that we opened up.
It's like a trap.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the commented, are you sure it wasn't Nathan's?
So it was like a trap door. We were hand carrying trays all through an airplane that, was holding 300 people.
By the way, good eye.
It wasn't the best presentation, but
I
it
didn't
got
know
the
that.
job done.
Right, we're looking at the United Airlines 767, and it's actually one of the oldest planes
Kevin
in the
Nathan
fleets today that's still 30-something years old, and that we still have 767s in present day that I fly on at United. I loved it because the passengers felt like they had more space.
Did you like the DC-10?
It was kind of sometimes daunting when you're a new flight attendant, you're working down below, and you're down there by yourself. It's kind of eerie, and you're hearing, you hear the engine noises, and back then we had the kennel next to it, so sometimes you'd hear barking, animals, and so
Okay,
it was
that's
kind
weird.
of a very interesting experience.
Continental, we flew DC-10s. I flew those to Rio de Janeiro for many years.
Wow, that's a smoker, all right.
This is the 787. This is the Dreamliner. This has great ventilation, you breathe better.
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, well, we're not talking about a 2-hour flight. We're talking about a 14.
He's a first officer now, apparently.
Breathing makes a difference. The air quality definitely, and this aircraft has the better system.
When I started flying, they didn't have a liquor cart. We actually had to make them. I sound really... In the 70s, when I was on a 727 and a 707, we would unfold a cart, set up a cart, a 3-tiered cart. It was a lot of work. And we had to have the first cocktail out in 12 minutes. That was the rule. Service was service, and we were #1 in service, American Airlines. We were. The plane could be still going up like that, and we'd be out of our jump seats setting up the 3-tiered cart. That's why I have strong legs now.
Crap, dude.
No veins, because of just going up and down and all the exercise I got. And the service was never ending. From being on the ground, we served champagne. It looks like she's serving champagne. She could be on the ground because people are standing up. And people were allowed to stand up. People were allowed to roam around. There was none of this now. Everybody has to stay in the
Yeah, that's
in
a
their seat with the
747.
seatbelts
Hold on. I
None
want
of
to
this
see
now.
that. Yeah, that's a 747, probably a 200. Holy 70s, baby.
Allowed to stand
Maybe
up.
even
People were
60s.
allowed to roam around.
Check it out. Holy 70s. That is probably even end of 60s. Holy moly. That's a blast from the past. That's kind of cool.
Around. There was none of this now. Everybody has to stay in their seat with the seatbelts on. That's why I think people are so cranky now. And then we had the upstairs, up the 747. We
You
had
won't believe you're on an airplane. I truly don't.
a spiral staircase going up. After you finished your meal,
I've never ever been in my life on a 747.
you went up there to see and be seen. All the first class, the movie stars would go up there and hang out. Nobody was working on a computer up there.
This is essentially like a lounge.
Yes, it was a lounge. And we had a piano in the back, and people would
Oh
play
my
the
God.
piano during, after the meal service. People who knew how to play the piano.
This wasn't a staff piano player. Anybody who can play can just go up there.
Yeah, but we also had famous people go in the back and play the piano.
Do you ever hear anybody famous play the piano?
No.
Yep, that was my arrow. It was a exclusive club in the sky,
Just
especially
a quick
for those
second. I
traveling.
need to check if we're not dying here. Whoops, starting to be dark. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna set up for approach. I shut down say intention since I went in the air. It was all screwed up, so I figured whatever. Hold on, I'm just gonna set up my approach. Let's do that. Does that make sense? It does. Arrival, ILS Zulu 17 left. Via the Umka 7 Charlie. Umar. Insert. Here you go. I don't think I'm gonna have... I don't. How long until double descent? 124 miles. That's quite a long time. And look at that view.
And first in business class, and the helicopter service was amazing. It left from the 34th Street Seaport, and you could really be from Manhattan to JFK and go right into the Clipper Club in about 10-15 minutes and check in for your flight. On this side, you're looking at the pre-plated entrees that are on China that would have been served in a first-class cabin on Pan Am. You'll see
definitely.
that there
I've
is
never
a
seen
flight attendant
China on
offering
any flight.
items off a cart. And you can also see on here there's a bud vase, because we always had fresh flowers. They each got a flower on their table setup. You can see this tureen on the top, and that has all the accoutrements that would be served with the caviar. It was only the finest Russian beluga caviar, nothing else. It was flown in fresh from Moscow daily. I see a pate, which is also very popular.
Oh, things
in
have
the
changed.
80s. Everybody had pate, and again, a lot of that pate was sent in from France. It was fresh pate. And then you bring
Fresh
out
pate.
the entrees. We cooked a fresh Chateaubriand. We had cooking ovens. They don't have cooking ovens on airplanes anymore. They have reheating ovens. When the roast beef or the
Cooking
Chateaubriand
ovens.
was boarded, it was
That is
raw. But there was always a roast. And
insane.
then we'd go to the seat and we would carve a slice off.
In the 90s, we had lovely
That
choices.
is just
and we would
crazy,
start off
by the way.
also
Thank you
with
for the video, SG.
appetizer, your
That
mixed
is
nuts,
just
the warm
insane.
nuts, and then
It was like a house flying basically back then, which is different now.
We had the silver pots, the silver service for in first class. We didn't serve the tenderloin to order at the time. We didn't cut in the aisle like we did with Pan Am. I would say it was more of a streamlined than it was with Pan Am.
Now, what was a first class seat like?
Oh,
that?
big, very big. But we have better first class seats now. They lay flat. You get pillows and blankets. Well, of course, you had pillows and blankets then too, but I don't know. I think the seats have come a long way. But these seats look very comfortable, and they were very comfortable.
We're looking at sleeperette seats, they were called. They were comfortable, and you could get some sleep.
These are the business class seats. I look back at these and I think, oh my gosh, they don't even look that wide, or they don't look that spacious as opposed to, business class seats today. And, the lovely design, the stripe. What are your controls? You've got your
They look cool.
to go lean back and to go forward.
But again, it's
Definitely
stuck in time.
Maybe better than some of the other airlines of the 80s that had, but not anything compared to the bigger seats that we have today in business class. But back then it was comfortable and people loved them.
Polaris. These are your individual beds here. We have mattress pads. So we'd put one down and then put down a sheet on top
I
of the
cannot get
mattress pad,
over
like
how
a
deep
fitted
his
type
voice
sheet.
is.
And then a flat sheet.
Like
for you to pull
he's
over.
talking through a
And then
didgeridoo
on
or
top of
something.
that, a duvet. It's a Saks Fifth Avenue duvet. So it's nice, good quality. It's great because you just fly 16 hours, you land in Asia, and you're ready to go. But we did have a big problem with this. Now I'm looking at them, and if something fell into the seat, forget about it. Like you really had to be MacGyver to get it out.
Those seats look pretty comfortable. This looks like a typical coach cabin from the 70s where people are happy, they're excited, they're happy to be traveling, they're smiling.
3 across, yes. That's 3 across, so that's
Yeah, today's like, dude,
coach flights.
I have a
Well, they were
right to
bigger
smoke on
then.
that airplane.
You had more space.
I'm
You don't have
entitled.
much
Screw
room
you.
to push your seat back today.
Oh my gosh, Coach, you know, the seats, they weren't as close together. They had a bit more space. So passengers weren't on top of each other. I think it was just...
Yeah, things have changed.
Even the aisles were a little bit wider. I think when they started taking those out,
Things have
it
changed.
just became more, you know, uncomfortable
lot.
for some of the passengers. They just put in more passenger seats. And some of the planes, they took up more galley area. In the 90s, we still had, you know, pillows and blankets. We served meals in the 90s. Back there, every flight had over 2 hours had a meal. And the ubiquitous peanuts, we always we were able to serve those without too much of a controversy. And we usually had a little bit more extra flight
Wait,
attendants
wait,
on board, so
what?
I think
What?
Controversy. They over 2 hours had a meal. And the ubiquitous peanuts, we always we were able to serve those.
What? Anybody know why? Is it because of allergies, maybe?
Without too much of a controversy. And we usually had a little bit more extra flight attendants on board, so I think economy back then was you know, a comfortable experience.
It turned into a
Allergies,
bus.
I'm sure.
It's a
Okay.
commute.
It
And
makes
there's a big
sense.
screen that everybody gets to watch the same movie. Everybody watched the same
Yeah.
movie.
I've been
People
in
were
one
thrilled
airplane like that.
To be able to watch a movie.
I fought
But they
many
had to pay
airplanes
for
like
them.
that.
We had to sell
Where
the
you had to
headsets.
watch
I'm trying to
in
remember how much
front
they were. I think they were
with
$5
your
or maybe $3 when I started.
headphones, which by
Because
the
the
way, I
headsets-
don't know if you knew that. The ones I've used, exactly. I think that's what they were. Those were not like they were headphones, but you guys knew that there was no little speakers in your ears, right? The speaker was in the seat itself, and you would plug that tube and basically hear stuff, right? They were just tubes, exactly. And I remember the volume was not freaking great. It was, you know, it was still pretty cool for the time, but yeah, those are coming from the seat. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's true. You flew many times
So we
actually
had
in
to plug
those
in our own
older airplanes, right?
earpieces, too. And then at the end, we had to count them all up and put them in a bag and then lock them. It was a lot of paperwork.
It didn't matter. It was a terrible movie. They wanted something just to pass the time, I think. You know, we couldn't get satellite
true.
television. We couldn't get any of that.
This is the projector and the Super 8 movie cartridge.
It was big and clunky. And when it worked fine, it was great. When the system didn't work, oh, then you heard about it.
Most of the
Yeah,
aircraft
I
now
bet.
have TVs in the headsets.
Would it ever cause you guys headaches?
We have a reset system where we can go and troubleshoot the actual seat. Sometimes it was the whole row. So if this guy is already halfway through a movie and this guy's movie goes out, then we have to reset the whole thing. So he's not a happy camper. Oh, free drink is not a problem. Are you kidding me? That's easy. People these days, they want a mortgage payment.
And I'm grateful for today's technology. You know, I miss some of the things that we had in the past. You know, I think that, you know, I miss the fact that you communicated more back then. It's because you've got your headphones in, you've got your screens in front of you, you're kind of in your own little world. And I always like working up front because I feel like, you know, when you're doing a service, you get more of an opportunity to, you know, speak to the passengers.
I never had any complaints except about smoking.
That was freaking annoying. I remember that. I did one flight.
Yes, that was a
and
thing.
That was
Oh,
horrible.
there were cigars, there were pipes. The smoke was so intense on the plane
Yeah.
that my eye makeup would be dripping down my face. I couldn't breathe, and I remember calling the union and getting the union president on the phone and telling her I can't breathe. And she goes, well, you're going to have to medically disqualify yourself from flying then. That was the union response. And people would fall asleep with cigarettes in their hands. They could start a fire. That was the real danger, starting a fire on the airplane.
Excuse me. Perhaps you didn't realize, but this is a no-smoking zone, and I'll have to ask you to put the cigarette out.
Oh, I'll just be a minute, actually. I mean, I realize it's no smoking, but it'll just be a minute.
You know, there were always people who would book a seat in a non-smoking section and then want to smoke. Because ironically, a lot of the smokers didn't want to be in the smoking section, but they wanted to smoke. And of course, the people seated around them were not.
Well, that's
terribly
freaking
happy.
ironic, isn't it? Yeah, I'm smoking, but I don't want that freaking smoke around me. I'm just
If
gonna smoke
somebody would
once.
light up a cigarette.
Doesn't matter. Just to think that there were sections, and it was just we talked about that the other day. It wasn't just airplanes. It was freaking restaurants and everywhere. They just, okay, here it stops. Yeah, dude, it's the air. It goes everywhere. It's just freaking crazy to think about it
We
today.
used to go in there.
Whoa, it's gonna be dark. Yeah, it's gonna be completely dark when we land. Oh, that's gonna be pretty cool. Hold on. 69. Oh. Gonna enter that. Hold on. Let's do that. Arrival. Let's go. 170 at 4, so 170 at 4. Temperature is 12, 10, 16. And 16. Let's go. And the minimum will be ooh, we could do Noto land. Gonna do 100 radio though. But it's a Cat 3 ILS apparently. Whoop, company message, hold on. Okay. And we're back.
And clean them and make sure that they were fresh. Now, you know, we got a lot more people traveling that are not familiar with flying. They don't know how to use the bathrooms. They don't know how to open the door. They may take the paper and put it in the wrong receptacle, or they don't know how to flush.
We clean the bathrooms. We were actually responsible. I know nobody will touch them today, but you know, we had to use them too. You know, so we would go in, you know, kind of clean it down, just because there was a sense of pride. It depended on how really bad it was. I mean, there were sometimes we would just say, that one is locked off.
Oh, geez. The blue room. I think I remember the first time that we called it the blue room because when it was blue coming out of the toilet, we'd say, oh, you know, you got to go take care of the blue room. Or anybody in the blue room? And obviously there were extracurricular activities that went on in there at times that they were known for back in the day, you know, the Mile High Club that they had called it back in the, I don't know, 70s, 80s, whatever it was.
Is that for real?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's crazy. People, for some particular reason, they just thought that was the cool thing to do. And so they would just disappear in there, and one would go in first, and sometimes another one would go in after that, knock on the door.
Would you scold them?
Yes. You know, say, excuse me, this is meant for all the passengers and not, There'd be flight attendants who would line up and they'd clap or something crazy, or they'd just stare at them. And, you know, I mean, most of the time it was a reaction of, this is not cool. You don't do this on an airplane. And why would you want to? It's a small bathroom. It's not sometimes the cleanest place to be. But like anything else, people want to do something to say they did it. It was just different times, crazy times.
You know, these
just to think how freaking
as the years
small
have gone,
that
I don't know
is,
if
it's a bit crazy.
Bigger, the bathroom's getting smaller. I don't know, but these bathrooms are so tiny, and I've seen you know, some disasters happening in these bathrooms.
Oh.
Glad I don't have to use these bathrooms anymore.
We met movie stars so many times, but you had to act calm. You couldn't act all excited and weird. This is just a little notebook. I would write down on the menus who was on my plane that day. I had Liza Minnelli, I had Liz Taylor, Nicolas Cage, Joni Mitchell, Stevie Wonder, O.J. Simpson, Farrah Fawcett, Sarah Jessica Parker, Robert Redford, Donald Trump, Alan Alda, Al Pacino 3 times. I loved Al Pacino. This is Richard Nixon. I was not a big fan of Richard Nixon. I was in coach on a DC-10 in the Caribbean, and Richard Nixon was in coach then because he had already left office, and he was sitting with Pat, and he was on my side, so I had to take care of him. So I went over to him and asked him if he needed anything, and he grabbed my hand and he said, "Tell me a little bit about yourself." And I burst into tears because my mother had just tragically died that week, and she was only 55 years old. She died very suddenly.
Jesus.
So I'm crying and I'm trying to compose myself, and I said that my mother had just died. He held my hand for 45 minutes. In 34 years, he was the nicest passenger I've ever had on board.
Wow.
I was living in Manhattan at the time and was leaving for a flight. And I came down from my apartment. I had my uniform on and my wheels with me. And on the corner of my building There was a stretch limousine parked and the windows were up, but I noticed on top of the limousine was a pair of sunglasses. So I tapped on the rear passenger window, and the window came down, and there was Rod Stewart staring at me. And he just, I handed him his glasses, said, I think you forgot something. He said, thank you very much. The window rolled off, and he went on his merry way. I went off to the airport. I was operating a flight to London that night. And here comes, walking down the jetway, none other than Rod Stewart. And he kind of looks at me, kind of trying to place where he might have known me or why does he recognize me? But as he got closer, all of a sudden he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was kind of laughing. And I looked at him and I said, well, you could have at least offered me a ride.
I remember a great flight with Mick Jagger, and he couldn't sleep, so I was just making drinks. He's like, hey, you want me to make some drinks with you? And I'm like, who gets, how often do you get to make a drink with Mick Jagger? So he was so cool and so nice, and so he was just up there shaking it up. And that was back in the day when we made cocktails, and just shaking it up and poured a couple of drinks. And I served it to the passengers, and I said, you're never going to believe who just made this drink.
I was working in first class, so I'm wearing the bow tie and the white serving garment. This guy comes on board and he goes, hey, how you doing? I'm so-and-so. And I said, hey, how you doing? I'm Carlos. And he's like, cool, Carlos, hey, do me a favor, lose the bow tie, lose the jacket. I have all of first class booked. He's like, you know who Marilyn Manson is? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, the whole band is up here, and so, we'd like to have a relaxed flight. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. And they just started coming on one by one. Twiggy Ramirez, Madonna Wayne Gacy, Marilyn Manson, and flying from Newark to Lisbon, Portugal, shaking martinis in the middle of an aisle. It was great. It was fun. So when we land in Portugal, and while we're there checking in, like the whole band comes in, and Twiggy's like, dude, you're here. And I'm like, yeah. This is Madonna Wayne Gacy and Twiggy Ramirez and myself. And we went out for dinner.
You were smoking.
This guy wanted to
Who
drink
surprised you?
absinthe. And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever, I'll drink absinthe with you. Mind you, I had to work the next day, but yeah, we had a fun time. If you see here, he's holding up a set of wings. I gave him my wings that night for him, extending the invitation to me and taking me out that night.
I was in charge on an all-nighter coming home, and I sat next to Rob.
Just hold on. I want to miss it. I have a feeling I'm going to miss it. Boom. 20 miles. Almost there. That is set. I can do that a little bit. And that as well. $15 miles. You know what? I'm gonna start descending. 5,000. Hold on. Right now, it's just gonna be a little bit longer to intercept the VNAV, but that's okay. And we start descending. Well, there's a mountain there, though. Is that a good idea? Hold on. Well, maybe it's not a good idea to start before. Actually, no, it's really close. That shouldn't make any difference. No, exactly. We're fine. We're fine. Hey, Nightwolf. How's it going? I'm doing alright. How about you? Alright, let's hope we don't crash here. And let's continue that. Check it out.
Robert Klein and Jay
By the way,
Leno.
it's a really cool thing. I'm gonna post it in.
And they were telling me jokes the whole way. And Jay Leno.
I'm gonna post that in Discord, or if you could, even better.
There's a lot of, people.
Well, I'm just organizing some mods. What do you mean?
Yeah, there was a lot of sexualization going on. Other airlines like Braniff, they had the short shorts. I don't know how you could work in those, though. I was the shortest one, and I had to stand on top of the seat to get into the overhead
man,
so
things have changed so much.
I don't think that would be a good idea to have short shorts on.
National had a campaign that was Fly Me. I'm Linda.
Oh my God, I'm Joe Fly
we
Me.
didn't do things like that. That wasn't Pan Am's
Holy
brand.
crap! Okay, we need to take
we
a second here. Hold on. Thank you so much, Kanti, for the raid. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. What was Conti doing? Don't worry, Conti, if you have to leave, want to leave. I totally get it. It's a raid. Hello, mate. How's it going? Thank you so much. We were watching a cool video, by the way, which I recommend. It's about the eras, different eras of flight attendants over time. Bonsoir. Thank you. I have to raid and run. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Have a good one, friendo. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in, everybody. My name is Peerluk. We fly airplanes, usually airliners, on Fridays. We often fly GA though, and that's basically it. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays, and yeah, that's basically it. Right now we're flying the 320, not the 21 or the 19. It's a fantastic airplane, as you guys know. Yeah, I rarely, if not ever, fly at night, but I left it so we could land a little bit later. And yeah, it is dark right now. So thank you so much. And let's go back. Yeah, there's that cool video, by the way, flight attendant life in the 70s versus the 80s and 90s versus today. Experts by decade, that was sent, shared, I should say, by SG, and it's pretty cool. It's 27 minutes. We almost watched it completely.
It wasn't what we were trying to sell.
And
we were
oh
selling
god,
sophistication.
things
we were
have
selling
changed
business. We were selling
so much.
Cross-cultural appeal.
Did you like men hitting on you?
I was so innocent. You know, I really was. Even though I grew up in Brooklyn, I was pretty innocent. You know, it didn't happen to me. And I never had that with the pilots either. They never hit on the flight attendants because they were so old. They got their flying hours from World War II. You know, they were like your grandfather.
Did you ever get hit on by passengers?
Sure, of course. You know, they would flirt with you, and I was very observant at the time whether they'd have a wedding ring on or not before I was married. And all of a sudden you'd see the wedding ring slip off and you'd go, okay. And they would start, you know, talking to you and like hitting on you. And I'm like, okay, well, does that wife that has that ring, you know, with that ring in your pocket, is that, you know, something that you'd like her to know?
Holy crap, really?
So I called some people out on it before.
How about pilots?
I think that, you know, there are different times in my career when, you know, you're kind of naive, and maybe some pilots would try to take advantage of that, you know, and you offer you, you know, come watch TV in my room, but they didn't really want to watch TV. And so you obviously realize, you know, what they have in mind, and you get out there really quick. And
there were very strict physical requirements.
Again, things have changed
back in the 70s.
a lot.
Extremely hard. You had to have makeup on at all times. You had to have lipstick on. You had to have nail polish. The most you could weigh was 119. But if you got to that weight, they would torture you and put you on weight check. And I had that experience a few times, and it wasn't very pretty. If you did not lose a pound and a half a week, you could be suspended with no pay. You could lose your job.
My God, things have changed so much.
The flight attendants that had children, when they were allowed to have children, they had to weigh the same as what they did when they first got hired. And they just had a baby. And they couldn't go back to work to pay the bills until they weighed what they were supposed to weigh. So it was really difficult.
How did that make you feel?
Well, I wanted that job. We all wanted that job. And we did whatever it took to keep that job. And we put up with a lot because we wanted to be flight attendants. And it was the best career.
In the 90s, we just kind of didn't have to have that, you know, approach to things as much.
Just two stripes as well. I wonder if that's
still weighed,
I don't know,
you know, at times
like cheap flight attendant or whatever that is.
Grooming supervisor. Well, I think that there were good things.
Predictions are on if you feel like participating. Exclamation predict minus whatever number you think you're gonna do, and you can spend some whoops, I completely forgot about that. I did that. Compete. Here you go. And you can spend some cool channel points as well. There you go. Start it again. We're coming into Santiago de Chile. It's pretty calm right there, and you can see we're passing right above the Andes. Well, you can see. You don't see much, but actually just for fun. 1940. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're missing right now. Do we leave it like that, or do we change it back? I feel like that could be kind of better. It's gonna change as we come. And by the way, that movie that was called, I believe, Survivor or something like that. That's a true story. It was back then, like when navigation system was very, very simplistic, and it was VOR to VOR. I believe it was a Fokker F-28. I might be wrong about that though. And what happened is the captain actually started descending way before he should have. So he ended up, and that's not a joke, he ended up crashing at the top of one of those mountains. It's that freaking crazy.
How did men become flight attendants?
You know, I think that there weren't really as many. There were stewards in the beginning when they started, and then I think more in the 2000s. I think it started to become more men became flight attendants, and it was wonderful because so many great guys are flight attendants, and it's as it should be. And there were a lot of things on an airplane that's nice to have, you know, a man around, and I think that there was no reason not to.
San Francisco, definitely, was my favorite.
I had many. I always loved flying to Rome. If I could get to Rome all the time, I would.
Oh my goodness, I think, you know, Italy, with the food and the wine, I mean, I just, you know, you can't get better than that.
There's so many, man. There's so many. I mean, Hawaii, it's great. It's a crummy room. The hotel is like ancient. The room is crummy, but you're in Waikiki Beach. You know, it's like...
You party with your crew.
It depends. If we were in Arkansas, we might go out with the cockpit. You know, we really didn't hang around with them, but if we were in an unusual or weird place and there were some safety concerns, not you know, because we were young girls alone, we would meet the cockpit and go out with them. But most of the times we went out with the girls, and we didn't have a lot of money. And we were always on diets because we couldn't eat anything.
Wow, that is freaking...
Sure. It wasn't
That's pretty
always,
crazy.
but usually we tried to stay together. And there were restaurants that were particularly known for Pan Am Cruise. In Frankfurt, there was a place that we nicknamed, it wasn't the real name, but it was nicknamed the gas station. I mean, literally, I think Pan Am Cruise kept the restaurant going for decades.
Absolutely. You know, it was wonderful. That's the great thing about the camaraderie. And, you know, when I started with National, we were just, you know, we were kids, you know, 20 years old, 19, 20 years old when I started. And we would be on reserve, and we'd all have our beepers, we'd by the pool, and we'd be hanging out, and we'd go on layovers. And at the time then, we would just, the whole crew would go out. Same with Pan Am. It's just, we had such
As
great
Diamond,
times.
thank you for the
We went all over
follow.
the
Very
cities
much
together.
appreciated.
Boom, I land in
We're
Milan.
about
I wanna
to
go out.
land
I
very
wanna see
soon, by the
Milan.
way.
I'm here for 24 hours, you know. I want to go have dinner. I want to go see what's, you know. I'm a young guy. I'm single. I want to see what's happening, you know. But once you get that out of your system, then you already know what to do and how long to sleep. That was really important.
It's more individualized now, I would say. I mean, I still go out with the crews, but it's a lot of, you know, people do kind of their own thing. Things are very different.
I loved being a flight attendant. I still have dreams about being a flight attendant. I work on an airplane at least once or twice a week in my dreams. And it's so funny because I am not alone. Mechanics have these dreams. Cargo people have these dreams. Ticket agents have these dreams. We call them flight mares because they're kind of, you can't get through security. You can't find your ID. You can't find your suitcase. You can't find your gate. That's what these dreams are all about. Maybe it's post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't know.
I adored it. The whole saying is it's an addictive lifestyle. You might complain about things, but you wouldn't do anything else. You know, when you're flying internationally,
Funny because
like
I
the world's your
know
mall, you
at
know, I could
least
shop all over
two,
the
maybe
world.
three
I
actually.
was stationed in
People who
Singapore for
were
a while
flight
and
attendants and
Bangkok for
they
a while.
left actually.
And I would fly
They
into
they
China,
just
fly
had
to
enough.
Shanghai to get silk, and then we'd bring it back to tailors in Singapore, and they would make beautiful clothing for us. I love flying to Argentina. You know, we'd go and we'd get leather suits made on a layover. For dirt
Leather
juice, is
suit.
it Beaujolais time in France? Okay, let's go get the latest case of Beaujolais that just came out.
I still love it. They say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Well, yeah, you do work a day in your life, but I love it. You know, I've been doing this since I was a kid, 40, and I've been flying 40-some years. And to this day, I still think I have the greatest job in the world. I'm still thrilled when I land someplace and I go out on a layover. I'm like, okay, wow. It's like, okay, as if it's a new place, a new destination, even though I may have been there many times.
Loved it. Loved it. It was the most amazing time of my life.
Why do you love it so much?
There's no school that could teach you that, you know, cultures. It's such a good thing. Sorry, choked up. Yeah, there's no schooling.
Wow, that definitely
sorry
had an impression on him. Good for him.
I don't know. Not doing it anymore, you know?
I gave out 50-year service pins when I was in management. That's how much this job meant to people. It was an experience. It wasn't just a job. We have amazing memories of times that...
Good for him, by the way. I would love to be able
cherished.
to, I don't know, be passionate that much again about a job. I'm definitely not anymore. I don't get me wrong. There's many things I really love. I love streaming. That's a good example. I love flight simming. I think it's really, really cool. I really enjoy it. You know, stuff like that. But like a job in itself, not so much. For a brief stint as a crew scheduler for a certain Canadian vacation airline that flies orange tails 737s. Okay. A lot of perks. Get to travel, and for our airline we would even send them to Europe for the summer to fly their wet lease. Jesus. The schedule is brutal, and flight attendants had a much rougher schedule than the pilots because they don't have as many laws protecting them. Some people live for it, but doing an afternoon flight on Monday and red-eye on Tuesday is hard. Yeah, you know what? Just that, there's no way. There's no way I could have ever done that. Like in my early youth, let's say in my 20s, maybe. Not maybe, definitely. And don't get me wrong, I've had very hard schedules in my, I would say even early 30s when I think about it. Actually, it was a little bit harder than I remembered when I think about it right now. But yeah, no, it's that's the thing. And the other thing is you need you know, to be there. It's not like I don't know, you cannot fake it. Like it will show if you're screwed up or not there and all of that. Good for you, Nathan. And yeah, I know I don't want to talk for them, but like I've known people for instance who had family and stuff like that and working for airlines, I believe, and stuff, and there's a lot of perks apparently. But again, I've never lived that. The other thing, I knew a person who was, I can say that because nobody knows her. I don't even remember her name, but she worked for Air Canada actually, as a flight attendant, and she really liked it for like, let's say 2, maybe 3 years. And it became it's okay when you're younger, I guess. Again, I don't know. It's okay when you're younger because they're so, like, I don't know, you're more willing and you have more energy and all of that. But at some point, that's what she told me, at least. Like she's seen like a lot of places and visited and all of that, and she liked it and everything like that. But over time, like, not that it gets old, that's not the right way to say that, but like, she was not as excited about, you know, not sleeping well or having screwed up schedules and stuff like that. But again, it depends on people. They actually call flight attendants on their day off to offer trips. That's not bad. What sucks if they picked up, they were obliged to take it. So most flights set their phones to automatically send crew scheduling to voicemail. And they call back. Oh, that's actually smart. Yeah, indeed. I had friends who live over there, with friends who are in a stepping stone to becoming a pilot. Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen that. They're living a dream. Ups and downs, just like every other job. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, things are different. Whoa. Dude, I'm gonna miss my... Is it me or it feels like I'm a bit... Oh. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the flight because believe it or not, we're landing. And 16, which I believe is what it is. Yeah, Nathan, if you don't mind answering, don't worry about it if you don't feel like answering. What made you switch job? Like, what made you do like, okay, well, I've had enough of this, or I want something else, or that's really interesting. Coming in at the right time. Hey, Fenico! Comment ça va? Welcome in. Dude, I'm still not getting the vertical. Oh, there it is. Why am I so freaking high? Here's down. Yeah, that's not good. What's going on? Pretty romantic. Oh, you got it, baby. Wow. How do I'm overspeeding right now? And even with the gears down, I'm a bit surprised by... What's going on? What? I'm not allowed? Oh, I'm too fast. I'm too fast. I'm not allowed to do that. Wow, okay. I get it. Wow, I'm overspeeding at low altitude. Which is a tough job, but very rewarding. It was co-op. My program with Sunwing was just summer. I ended up going about it past summer, but in a different role because it was a co-op. A second day before I even started. Oh, got it. Oh, come on, man. Can I do that? Nope. Can I do that? Are you kidding me? I think I'll have to do a gravity extend something. Is that it? Oh, you must be kidding me. Hold on. Oh, I've never done that, by the way. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I'm way too high right now. That's not looking good. I guess I do that. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing next. Alright, my airplane. Way too high. Boron is coming. What the hell are you talking about? Are you suggesting it's bad? I'm a little bit baffled right now as to why it was not able to manage the speed. Not the speed, but the descent correctly. See? I'm way too fast. Never goes around. I try not to, even though I should. Oh my god, I'm so freaking high. There's no way. Yeah, door's not closed. I get what you mean. I don't think I can fix that right now. Oh my god, that's bad. Dude, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, that sucks. It's not an F-18. You don't know.
1,000.
low.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Too low. Terrain.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just at 250 right now. Like, there's no way I can make it. Look at that. I'm descending at 2,000 still. Alright, let's go. Check it out. I'm gonna push that to the limit here. Do we land, guys?
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
I'm at more than 200. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Predict 400. Yeah, there's no way. I cannot make it. There's no way. Look at that. I'm past 200. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. Can I do that now? I guess not, right? Yeah, I'm stuck with those down, I guess. How does that work? Hold on. Maybe I can do that. What's going on? Am I not allowed to crank that up again? I guess not. Oh. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Interesting. Send it up for... okay. $5,000. Let's do 5,000. Not sure why I'm not allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure I get it. Maybe I'm not on the intercept, maybe? I'm not sure I get it. Oh, check it out. We're back. Alright. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm not sure I get why I'm not allowed to go back there. Okay, hold on. Let's try to do that. Insert. Yeah, look at that. I'm not allowed to go back on the nav. I'm not getting why. Oh, wait, what? Why did you go through it? Okay. I'm not sure I understand why the airplane isn't following what I set it to. Oh, well, that might be it. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Ugh. Gravity drop unless you have some anti-gravity generator on board. Well, apparently I did it. I'm pretty sure that's not the way it should work, though. There you go. Hey Pyro, welcome back. Yeah, it's because of that. No big deal. Don't have intercept, we're good. Now let's see what we can do again. Okay, easy peasy. Let's go with the same approach. I'm guessing it's gotta be an issue though. Dude, I need to remember though, I don't want to screw that up. I think that's it. Direct. Umar. Insert. Yeah, there you go. And if I'm lucky, there you go. Should be more than fine. Yeah, gonna be fine. What's in my next flight? I'm not doing another flight after this. I'm still curious as to why, like the VNAV was not managed, or the managed mode, I should say, was not done correctly. I was way freaking higher than I should have been. I don't understand why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some weird turn here. I can climb a little higher, but I don't really see the point. Actually, I do see the point. Let's climb. Yeah, let's climb above 8. Why are you not happy with me managing? I'm sure I understand why I'm not able to use manage mode now. Let's go a little bit faster. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Whoa, my flight director was off. That's the reason why I couldn't go into manage mode. Oh, apparently no. Nope, that's not it. I'd love to. I'm aware, by the way, I can do the whole flight manually. Like, I'm very much aware of that. I'm just trying to figure out why the airplane is behaving that way. I'm not sure I get it. Like, we have lines here, everything's fine. I'm not sure what's preventing... Oh, nav. Oh no, nav is fine. But the VNav, forget about it. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's turn a little bit wider. Alright, we're coming back. Apparently some people are coming in. That's Santiago de Chile. Pacific is somewhere over there. $6,200. Okay. Wouldn't that... It would have been really funny actually if it was completely dark. Not that it would really matter, but since I'm following what's going on here anyway, but right. Honestly, I should have passed 10,000 at this point. There you go. Yeah, look at that, dude. 6,500 into whatever. Like, dude, that's a big drop. So I'm guessing that's just normal. So I should have planned, I'm guessing, dropping the flaps and reducing my speed before arriving there, which I did not do. Alright, let's crank that speed now. Nope. Mountains are far from here, so I could do that. Gonna do that. What does it look like? Well, I never hit that. Yeah, it should be more than fine now. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna start descending now. Let's slow down to 250. I will manage that as manually as possible. Well, I guess that's not really a difficulty in general. Alright, let's go. That 6,500. Open the sand. I'm still very, I don't know what's the word, suspicious, I guess, as to why I'm not able to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I cannot follow, like, cannot engage the manage mode somehow. And I don't want to do the same thing. Well, it's dark. We're doing okay. Gonna wait a little bit because I'm still quite high. Let's go to 20. 7,500. Let's go. Let's turn right.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Well, I don't like that.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Uh-oh. That might get funny. I was about to say, it looked fine though. But was it though?
2,500.
Yeah, 2,500. I guess there was a small hill that screwed up everything. I don't know. Let's go. 180. That's one. Let's keep on turning. I'm gonna try my best so we lose a lot of speed. Let's engage localizer. And I'm gonna slow down, like, way down this time. So I can drop the altitude. Stop here. You know what? I think I missed the localizer. I'm too far. Yeah, I think I did. What the hell is that line? Oh, that is wrong. Because I was coming in from this side. Wow, I was very, very freaking off. Basically, the line should be this. Exactly. You can see how it's lined up here. Yeah. Again, it's fine. It's fine. Let's disable the localizer intercept. That's Zulu 17. Let's see if I have that correct here. 110.3, 177. That is correct. There you go. Localizer, finally. We're gonna get on the ground at some point, I swear. That's a real thing. Airplane landing and stuff. We're about to intercept. Yeah, see, that does not make any sense at all. There you go. Insert. Let's go. Can I do that now? No, still cannot. Alright, let's go 5,000. Let's descend. My bad, open descend. Apparently I'm not able to do manage descend. Ah, that's why I did the same thing again. That is why I'm not able to activate it. That is exactly why. I completely forgot. Check it out. Now I'm gonna be able to. There you go. Ah, that's so stupid. I did the exact same, the same thing last time. So I guess one good habit would be to leave that in the performance page, so you see it locked there. Yeah, last go around I did the exact same thing. Still no vertical localizer. Flaps 3, gears down. Am I able to do gears down now? I am. Yeah, I don't think that makes any sense though. I don't know. Maybe. I kind of doubt it though. I'm gonna assume that technically you should like rearm or something. Alright, everything's managed now, so I don't need give it a lot of attention, even though I had issues before. Approach set. I'm gonna stay low. I have a feel I'm gonna gain speed quite a bit when I intercept that. It's just telling me. It's 3 degrees. Yeah, it's exactly 3 degrees. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing I should have slowed down earlier. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. And we're good. And 5,000. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna stop there. Altitude. And when we intercept the diamond, we'll start descending again. Alright, let's focus on that. Glide slope intercept. And descending. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine now because I'm on the ILS. The problem was the VNAV. Oh well. Alright, I usually say last chance for predictions, but that time is real. That time it's real. Smart Bird, it's called. 167. Thank you, Izzy. Yeah, there you go. That's what we did. Which I think was fair. Probably something similar that we would have done. Other than that, obviously. Flaps full. We're ballooning a little bit and then we'll come back. Technically you go flaps full at 5 miles. Five miles. One 7 left. Boom. Yeah. Now, since we have a little bit of time, let's see where do we exit. I'm thinking on the left. Incorrect. That's on the right. This is a big airport, and it's another one that I got quite some time ago. It's an okay good airport, I guess. Scenery. I usually don't pay attention all that much, but I would love to not have to go around again. We have a lot of fuel. Is that normal? Or yeah, it's fine, I guess. All right, guys, here we go. I did not land many times at night, so that should be interesting. It's cool.
500.
Hi, airplane. Relying a little bit. Overall, I think we're doing okay. Looks like I'm diving, but at the same time.
Minimum 100.
Continue.
50, 40, 30,
I don't.
20, retard, 10, 5.
Really? I thought it looked better, but okay. Full reverser. 261. It was still, I'm very happy with that, by the way. And we saved the day. All right, let's go. Welcome to Santiago de Chile. SG1, I guess 167. I did 261. I'm actually, yeah. I'm in a good one for replay. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. There's a bunch. I have no idea where I technically should be, so that's gonna be that. There's a bunch of gates here. Some 787 here. I'm gonna go on the right, pretending I know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. I think I did okay. SG, I completely forgot to, if you're here, I completely forgot to notice the rudder thing. I know on landing that really wasn't a problem though. That I know for sure. All right, let's go. Is it on? It is on. Here, but it's okay. All right.
The boarding requested.
Boom. Got another 100 with my flight to Georgia. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's true. 3 hours something, right? Okay. Why am I not? Oh, diverted. That's funny. Oh, that's the first time I noticed that. Oh, it's available. It is. Boom.
Traffic.
What the hell are you talking about, traffic? Oh, look at that. Somebody's taken off, so apparently traffic. To be fair, that should have been in standby, but would have. Need some application to more European airlines. Still with Austrian, still lots of places I've never flown. Honestly, Austrian so far looks pretty cool to you anyway. Alright, I think I'm good actually. For the boarding, I believe. Let me close that. Yeah, that was pretty much center line. I'm happy with that. Right in the landing zone as well. What else is going on? Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom. And then boom. And we're out. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you to... I need to remember all of those people. Thank you to Tens Diamond for the follow. Kandi for the raid. Thank you so much with the 71. SG, thank you for the resub. That's unbelievably, extremely appreciated. It means a lot, and it does help me. And it does keeps me motivated as well. And that's about that. Let's see who we can raid now. If you guys have any suggestions, go for it. Fidgety is there. Fearless Gaming is not doing that. Oh, you know what? There's a Japanese streamer here. And he says there's a lot of... He says English. Whoa, that's Japanese, alright. Wow, that is probably too much. Alright, let's see. I do not know who to read other than that. Oh, I know. There you go. We're gonna go and check Beto CRJ. He's flying the MD-11 right now, and I know I've seen him on my stream before, so let's go and check it out. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am going to be most probably there tomorrow. We'll see, but yeah, that's gonna be that. Thank you so much to everybody. Bye bye.